I share the joy and jubilation for this chance to address our graduates during the most interesting and challenging of times. Surely, you will never forget this unique milestone in your academic journey, just as I will not also forget that you have chosen me to share with you your happiness for your special day today. The Gonzaga National High School academic community, the graduating high school class of 2020, dear parents, our partners in the community, and through the power of the internet, the whole province, region, and nation, I greet you all a blessed day. Ours is a nation so wanting of two things. The one to get rid of noted excesses, and the one to fill in gaps and emptiness. The first is caused by abuse and greed, and the second by complacency and inaction. Not too many have chosen to stay at the right place at the right time with the right causes. Either the right people just want to go home early, kick off their shoes, and find solace in the silence of their cold, usual selves, or choose to resign to comfort, no matter how unexciting and embarrassing. This behavior has caused a nation to forget what her forebears had fought very hard for, sacrificing every inch of dignity, not surrendering up to the last ounce of courage, not expecting to relish the sweet smile of freedom, which has seen the goal from the very start. For it was a fight they had to win, not for themselves, but for the next generations yet to come. But we seem to have forgotten the great tale. We seem to have abandoned the ideals of a nation once admired and adored by the world. We seem to have conceded that there is no more hope for societal change, that graft and corruption are already a way of life and must be accepted as the rule rather than the exemptions, that crimes and criminality cannot be deterred and solved, that justice cannot be served, that life shall continue to be hard and without any prospect of improvement. We seem to have accepted that this nation can no longer regain its lost glory. This sorry state has to stop. This sad story has to end, and a new story of hope shall begin with you, dear graduates of Gonzaga National High School. Join the crusade of building a nation. With your education and the higher education you have yet to acquire, your energies, passions, and idealisms, the values you learn both from schooling and from experience, you shall be ready to face a new chapter in our nation's history. You graduate at a time when we are on a crossroads, where dreams may either grow, flourish, and come true, or wither, falter, and die. While this pandemic has caused a lot of men to break, I hope to see you breaking records in your future endeavors. Prove to the cynics, to those who doubt, that the challenges of this pandemic and of life are nothing compared to the dreams you hold dear. I hope that you will choose to fight and lead with a will to win, and champion the nation's future. I urge you, graduates, to take time to ponder on and find out what makes you truly happy and what gives you inner joy. Be the best that you can be in all that you do. If someday, somehow, on your way to greatness, you shall find difficult terrains, I hope that you will not give up. Never, ever give up. Remember your parents, your teachers, your friends, and those special ones who kept you company, who never gave up on you. They always got your back. Do not forget that you are loved. A few years from now, you shall be assuming the roles we have today. When that time comes, I ask you to do better. Do not be like us or those whom you look up to with pride and admiration. Be better than us. I ask you to prove to us that there's a better way to do things, that it could have been better had you been in our shoes. Correct our mistakes and the errors of the past. Be our unfinished selves. My dear graduates, chase your destiny. Mark it with greatness. Decorate it with stories worth passing on to those who are next in line. Enough for those who built you to say they have done their job well. And someday, on a mountaintop, you shall shout to the world, I did it. For to paraphrase the poet, beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find you unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. You are the master of your faith. You are the captain of your soul. Take charge, captains. Thank you and congratulations.